Hello, in this video I'm going to explain why you can't overcome the fear of driving on your own, even though you're the only person that has the solution. So this is a bit of a funny paradox. How can you not be able to fix it by yourself, despite the fact that you're the only person in the world that knows the answer? Well, let me explain more. When you have a problem in your life, whether this is a fear, a phobia, some kind of anxiety, it's because you've given yourself that problem for a reason, which is normally for some kind of protection. You may have been in a bad car crash, and then later on you developed driving anxiety. Now, it's not quite that simple, and I've been over this in other videos about how the crash itself doesn't cause the anxiety, but we won't get into that for now. What we're looking at is how come, even if you've caused that problem yourself, and even if you've given yourself this issue, why can't you fix it on your own? Well, it's simply because you are too much stuck in the problem to see what the solution is. You may have heard the popular saying, "I can't see the wood for the trees," and it comes from a sort of funny story where someone is in the middle of a forest and they're looking around and they're saying, "I can't see the forest, all I can see is all these trees and they're blocking my view of the forest." Well, of course the trees are the forest, but this person is so stuck in that problem they can't see the answer despite it being right there in front of them. So this is why you need professional help when you want to overcome a problem. The interesting thing is that it doesn't matter how good you are at therapy and how much you understand it, you still can't fix your own problems. And I am testament to that because at the time of recording this video, I'm currently going through therapy myself, and it's nothing to be ashamed of. This is not some stigma like it used to be. It's actually become quite trendy and in vogue to have a therapist, and people actually like to boast about, "Oh, I've got my own therapist." It's actually quite a trendy thing to do. Isn't that funny how even though I know exactly how it works, and I know what the therapist is doing, and I know all the stuff that's going on, but I still can't fix my own problem because I am too much stuck in my own problem. And when somebody else steps in to help you, very quickly you can unravel the problem and get the solution, because sometimes all it takes is for them to say, "Well, what about this?" And you think, "Oh, I never thought of that before." And then they might say, "Well, what about this?" And you start to get all these realizations about things that you've never had before. But you won't get those on your own. You just can't do it. It doesn't matter how good you are, how much you know, you can't do therapy on yourself. So what about YouTube videos? Because people often ask me, do YouTube videos work? Do they do anything? Well, I've got a page on my website which I've written about this. And when you read that page, it will slowly, bit by bit, explain why YouTube videos can't get rid of a problem. Okay, it just doesn't work. Even though some people may have success, there are always going to be people that can get success from them. That's great, they've got a result, brilliant. But often it's not actually a proper result, it's just a bit of a fake result where they think something's changed and it hasn't. So the real problem remains, but they just think they've got rid of it because they've listened to a video. It's a bit of a confidence trick. Real therapy is not a confidence trick. Real therapy digs down, gets to the root of the problem and fixes it. Check out these other videos on the screen now for more help with driving anxiety, and if you'd like to work with me one-to-one to overcome your problems, just contact me through my website firstdrive.com. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon for more videos.